Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Late Night Ops. This is the Late Night Ops TV. This is the Late Night Ops. Aaron Jacobson right here. Shout out to a fun Sunday. You know, our guy, Baker, the fucking coolest, about the coolest guy you could ever ask for as a quarterback. I mean, fuck. How could you not love Baker? He's fucking awesome. He's funny. He's cool. He kicks ass. He's a leader. He takes responsibility. And yeah, I'd rather get there. Nobody else could have got us there because you need that leadership. And, you know, remember that fucking Johnny Clown, man? Johnny Football. Or like Johnny fucking booze it up at the club. Break phone fucking shit. Johnny the Clown, we do not miss you. And I don't even think this fucking chump is in the NFL. Which he doesn't deserve to be. Okay. Hey, there's two different types of people in life. There's the Bakers, and then there's the Johnny Manziels. Hey, you know, he went 1 year with the Browns, and then guess what? This bitch is playing for the fucking Hamilton Tiger Cats. 3 years later. Oh, and the Montreal Alouettes. Memphis Express. He can't even stay with the fucking whatever these shitty teams are. And it does bring me joy, and I would never... I'm glad that, you know, even though it sucked to watch the fucking Jumbo Jets act like that and beat us, well, we didn't have the receivers. And, you know, the bitch-ass Steelers, I would rather come with that. And now, you know, it's fucking round 2, Sunday night. Only on NBC, this Sunday, NBC, 8:15. Come hang with Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth. Round 2, it's time to really put your fucking dukes up. I hope Miles can bop that fucking Rudolph guy in the head again. You know, I don't want to police words, but the word that comes out when I see Miles Rudolph is, hey, this guy is a fucking faggot. Mason Rudolph. Man, who the fuck cares about this guy? Myles Garrett, you know, he was too good to fucking say, hey, get out of here. And you know, deep down, I think deep down the Browns guys are probably like, hey, good job of bopping that motherfucker. I don't know nothing about him really. Barely even know his fucking name. He's not really, I mean, hey, if you're on the Steelers, then we're gonna steal the fucking win. So shout out, hey, here's a fun fact. You know our face masks? Well, guess what? I've seen a thing where it says 1.5 billion face masks are in the ocean. And you know what that means? Well, it means that fish and turtles are eating them. So we're throwing a virus mask in the fucking ocean, and that's the thing. Everything ends up in the fucking ocean. People burning face masks. It might be better, but they're burning it out of like protests. That's the number one thing that whenever I think about, hey, is this virus really fucking a hoax? Well, what proves it to me is the fact that the whole world is going through this together. I mean, it's like, come on. It's pretty obvious. You know, they said more people died from it more people a day died from it for 117 days straight than 9/11. It's like 117 9/11s in a row, and it's still going. So it's like, well, we can't just let it keep fucking.
I'm good. I don't need any ride.
Shout out to Wonkies. Shout out to needing to find a station that is ours. I've been trying to get this walkie-talkie movement. Trying to be like Diddy, because I'm outside with the walkie-talkies. And it's a fun idea. But we gotta find our channel. This is our channel. This is the Late Night Ops channel too. So yeah, I mean, face mask going into the fucking ocean. We're doing what we can. I don't know. We need a fucking giant. We need a giant shovel for the ocean or something. Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, so this Nashville bomber guy, okay. Nashville bomber, who does he bomb? Himself. They say this guy, my thing to the Nashville bomber guy would be like, guy, look, if you're gonna kill yourself, can you do it a little more without destroying other people's homes and businesses? Like, go kill yourself in the fucking desert, blow up in an RV. You know, you'll still make the news. We'll still hear about you. But don't fuck up people's businesses. You putting like motherfuckers homeless. You got fucking Brad Paisley sending some guy a guitar and shit. Which is kind of backwards, because whoever that star was that lived somewhere, I guess Joe, something Buck fucking Rodgers or something. He probably is gonna be okay. I think the other people were like, there's one guy in there saying like, hey, I don't have a bed, I ain't slept in a week. But yeah, I mean, Nashville guy, hey, this guy they say this guy believed in fucking lizard people, he's a conspiracy guy. So it just shows the darkness of that avenue. Nashville bomber, come on. Just go fucking kill yourself quietly, okay? Kill yourself quietly, and let's not destroy Christmas for people. I mean, come on, what the fuck? Hey, here's a funny thing. So in 1950s, 45% of Americans smoked cigarettes. 45% of Americans smoked cigarettes in 1950. That is unreal. And I kind of wish it was kind of like that still. Because I'm like, hey, I'm taking a risk, you're taking a risk. I'll see what happens. And, you know, as of right now, 19% of Americans smoke cigarettes. And I actually found a state-by-state breakdown. So, in honor, let's let it ciggy. Alright, so the most high rate of smoker states. Number one, shout out to my writing being shitty. West Virginia, 25% of people smoke in West Virginia. So you got on the mountains, you know, there might be a little haze, but it's not gonna be from, well, it might be from factories, but it also might be from cigarettes. So shout out to West Virginia. Not the other Virginia. We're talking the West. Kentucky, that's the second highest smoker rate. 23% of Kentuckians smoke. Kentuckians, West Virginians, they're smokers. And, you know, we're a little bit close to Ohio. We're smokers. A little bit. Ohio's at 20%, which is about the nation's average. Alright, those are the highest ones. Here's the lowest ones. The lowest smoker rate state is Utah, 9%. 9% of Utah people smoke. So if you go to Utah, I want to smoke a fucking cigarette and a salt flat, on a salt flat, where when it's like mirrored looking. And Washington at 12% smokers. So yeah, I mean, shout out to the smoking states. Not really where I want to be, but shout out to smoking a cigarette. I got the Stokes. Shout out to fucking Stoke. And that's a company I don't even know if I'm saying right. Stoke, Steak. But I used to buy their like cold coffee, and they have little creamer things that I've been putting in these. And you know what's funny? Yesterday, I was gonna go into a gas station and get a full coffee and put some of the Stokes thing, and I usually get a giant coffee, put like 5 fucking Stoke creamer things in for caffeine, and they say, hey, do 1. I'm like, God, this is for all day, alright? This motherfucker has got a fucking arms, alright? So I was about to do that, and then instead, I was like, you know what? I got coffee at home. I'm fucking broke. So I walk. Oh! Shout out to burning myself. Shout out to rolling a cigarette. And sometimes it breaks off on me. No holes in my pant though. Shout out to burn holes. That one will never go. As you fucking patch it up. But yeah. I just went into the gas station and I'm like, I'm just gonna grab a couple and walked out. I'm like, I know they don't make you pay for them. And it's funny because it's just those little things where you're like, you know it's not bad, but it's not exactly approved. So you're like, no, you can't get in real trouble because you're safe on that side, but it's also like, what's going on? So it's just kind of fun. But yeah, it's free. Shout out to fucking Stokes. And cause yeah, my coffee don't fucking affect me as much as it did at one point. I think I'm too used to high caffeine. Which takes me to another thing I noticed. So back in the fucking day, Monster was like the epitome of energy. I remember some guy did a talent show where he was doing screamo music in high school. I went to the talent show, and then I just remember him like chugging fucking Monster Mega. I'm like, this is so high school. Screaming and drinking Monster. Well, Monster only had 160 milligrams of caffeine. And that seemed like, oh, you want to release the fucking Monster? 160. But nowadays, every one of them is up to 300. We went all fucking Roman on them. We went 300. And I mean, hey, I think it's good, but that makes me think about like, do we need all the caffeine like that? That high? Because I feel like it's like a tolerance thing. Like, you smoke too much weed, you don't feel that high when you smoke. You drink too much caffeine, you don't feel that awake when you drink it. So yeah, it's like, world, are we opting into too much caffeine? Me personally, I think I may be doing that. I say, hey, computer, do berries give you energy? They say yeah. So I start, you know, if I feel tired, start with a bunch of coffee, But maybe in the middle of the day, go to berries, apples, natural energy. They say, hey, it's sustained. It's not exactly like energy where you're like, but it's more like, hey, I feel fine. And then yeah, maybe a cup of coffee at night. Hey, shout out to Jimmy Fallon. If I was ever gonna be depressed, it's when Fallon's not on. It's like the end of the day meditation of, hey, let's laugh, let's relax. So Jimmy's back tonight. Very happy for that. He's got Gordon Ramsay on. They're gonna chef it up. I think those are the best. Those are the funnest like segments when they have cooking on. I think it's funny. Conan cooking with people is always fucking awesome. So yeah, man. Shout out to Jimmy. Welcome back. Welcome back, Savannah. I would love for somebody like her to be my first guest. But I don't know if she'd do that. But hey, Savannah, you want to come to the ops? I got a chair downstairs. I can make some room up here. But that's a long shot. She's probably busy, you know. But just putting the word out, I think that'd be cool. That'd be fun. Be a big name, somebody awesome. But who knows? Who knows? I think it'd be fun. So Savannah, you wanna Havana over here? I'm down. I don't got a lot of equipment, but I got some questions. And I got the ops. And I got the fucking optics. So shout out. But yeah, I mean, fuck. 160 milligrams of caffeine used to be the monster. And now look, we're running from the monsters. We're going, hey. It's just like, or it's just building up. It's like, alright, PS3, what's next? PS4, what's next? PS5. 3G, what's next? 4G, what's next? 5G. So I mean, it's kind of like we were doing 160G caffeine, and now we're up to doing the 3G caffeine. I don't know. It's kind of your own personal thing. I just know that, hey, you know why? The dream. I don't know if he's probably not the first one that says this, but this lyric always stuck in my mind. Or no, the game, Dreams. He says, sleep is the cousin to death. So I'm like, okay. Hey though, you should be able to sip. I think a rule in my house is gonna be, you can turn the TV up to the age that you are. When you're 12, keep that shit on 12. I'm 27, so I keep my TV volume on 27. But if you're the house owner, which is my dad, he can turn the shit up as loud as he wants. It's his house. But yeah, that's a fun little rule. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, hey, I gotta opt out on being used to that much caffeine, really. Hey, you know what's funny? So, Sunday Night Football last night, they put pictures of the fans in the seats. They put little cutouts of fans in the seats. And you know what's funny? It's fuck. So, on like a Madden on a PS2 game, that's exactly what the fans look like. They're just fucking cutouts. And it's just eerie. It's weird. It feels like, oh, so we're playing, this is like real life game on a fucking 2008 fucking graphics system or something. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's what this whole fucking get people vaccinated shit's for. Let's get basically just to have the NFL happen. And I give major props to the NFL for even getting a season off. So, because they didn't do some fake ass half shit. They're like, all right, we're either gonna do it the whole way or we're not doing it at all. We're professionals. We're not gonna be like some fucking college game where they're like, oh, these guys played 40 games, he's played 3 games, this fucking guy played 6, but the other guy, because the wear and tear is uneven. You got guys that have only been doing a couple games and they're not that tired, and you got motherfuckers that are more tired. Because that's the thing, man. I'll be fucking strained just walking around moving and shit. These guys are being beat the fuck up every day on the field, in practice. That's the thing about football, is it's not just a on the field process, it's a whole life system. So yeah, shout out. Be sure, Thursday, for the first time in a long time, I'm excited about a new show on NBC. And hey, I go to CBS on NFL Sunday, and I gotta say, just from the commercials, their sitcoms look way better at the moment. And you know, they've been pretty much killing it for a long time now. So it's time. You know, NBC was number one, 90s, early 2000s, and then CBS kind of took over the sitcom game. And I'm just glad to see something with potential going up. So Thursday, Mr. Mayor kicks off on NBC. I'm gonna check it out. Do I think the show will? I think it's at least a good start to solidify going back to the Thursday night comedies. So hopefully they can build a whole program list and get a good primetime Thursday sitcom night going. Yeah, hey, shout out to Alex Smith. Oh. Okay, so this is a big deal. So the Eagles basically threw the game last night. And I had a thing. Yeah, the Eagles clearly threw the game last night. They're saying, you know, they put a third string quarterback in. And I watched at the end where they were just like not even trying. They were down. They would have, if all they needed was a score, and they would have won by a point. But the last minute, they were just fucking chilling out. They didn't try at all. And people were saying, oh, they threw the game. And I think they did. Because they didn't even, the last play, they didn't spike it to stop the clock. They didn't even go down the field. They weren't even trying. And shout out to Eli Manning, definitely one of my favorite players. He said, this is why we don't like the Eagles, because the Giants needed the Eagles to win to get to win the division, and the Redskins win the division because they won. So the Eagles threw the game. But somebody said on here, hey, win this game back in October 22nd and they wouldn't need it. If the Giants would have beat the Eagles originally on October 22nd, then they wouldn't need it. And that's the worst thing as a team. Being like, oh, we gotta depend on them to win to get us in. Like, well, fuck, you should have done it. You should have fucking worked harder and won the game, because the 1-6 fucking Giants facing the 2-4-1 Eagles, which also makes me think, hey, why the fuck are there ties in the NFL? I don't like that. There's a winner, there's a loser. This is the NFL. We don't fucking tie. But they do. Because having a 2-4-1, 1-6, I mean, hey, at least it's even. It's like, hey, we did all this, but we also kind of couldn't decide on this one. But yeah, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. They want a draft pick, but I don't know. I just don't know how you could do that in a professional sports game. Fucking throw it. Seems unprofessional to me, but, you know, it's the organization. They're trying to get a better draft pick, and, you know, I kind of get it because it's like, oh, we can win one more fucking game. Or we can actually, we can actually get a better pick and, you know. Shout out to the fucking Jaguars for opting out of Gardner Minshew. Look, if you get a guy that looks like he's fucking, I don't know. I just don't think, I don't know. He might not get another chance. Let's just say that. And speaking of the Jags, Urban Meyer, you know, his brother Rule Meyer. Well, Urban, he's you know, he's swerving in the suburban. Urban Meyer, he's thinking, hey, I might take a job with the Jaguars. That would be kind of cool. I think he would definitely be a good NFL coach. I remember, I think it was Pete Carroll, USC, I think. I remember somebody big coming from there, and yeah, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was a USC quarterback, or coach. I think at the time when Mark Sanchez was there. And yeah, I remember him going to the NFL. He's with the Seahawks. Hey, he's not only the head coach, but he is the executive vice president of the Seattle Seahawks. And Seattle, oh wow, seems beautiful. But I think if I was gonna kill myself in a fucking city, it'd probably be Seattle because it's so depressing. The rain really affects your mood. I mean, props to that one guy. No wonder he offed himself. He fucking lived in Seattle. But yeah, I mean, that's what I love about Ohio is we have lots of seasons. And you need seasons because seasons are like the emotions you feel. You know, you get a little cozy winter vibe. You get a little fun summer vibe. You get a little spring showers vibe. And best of all, the fall. Now the fall is like a little blimp of fucking time. And when it's fall time, you have to just enjoy it. And that's what makes it so special. If it was fall all the time, it would not be nice. The reason I love fall so much is because it's like, alright, you got maybe a month and a half of a fall. And leaves fall. It's like coldest winter kind of. He's like, if spring can take the snow away, can it melt away all our mistakes? It's like a rebirth. I see fall as the rebirth. You reborn yourself. You blow around in the wind, rub some fucking leaves on your elbows or something, and you get ready for the winter, and then you have a little holiday fun, and then, you know, you're ready for the fucking dunking on fucking the new year. And you dive into the year. Dive in the fucking, so. I also noticed there's two Aarons on the Green Bay. Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers. So shout out to the double A's, double A Aarons out there. You know, we the first people in people's phones. Sorry to the E Aarons. We're the double A. Shout out to the double A. Throw your fucking rock up. Throw your A up. Oh boy, I had an opportunity to buy the new Mountain Dew. There's a new Mountain Dew flavor called Major fucking Melon. And you know, I want to at least try it. I don't think it looks that good. The logo guy, he looks like the fucking Mucinex guy. So, doesn't make me super thirsty, but I gotta try it. It's probably a limited thing, so. I will try the Mountain Dew Major Melon, and I'll try to do it on here if I get one. But I gotta make it ice cold with a cigarette, you know. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the fact that Alex Smith. You know, he went from breaking his fucking leg to champion of the shittiest division. And yeah, I mean, what's the point? Why even send one of these fuckers to the playoffs? Like, what are they gonna do? And would that even feel legitimate if a fucking 7-9 team win a Super Bowl? I think it was the Seahawks. 7-9. I think I remember the Seahawks going to the playoffs at 7-9 one year. (2011) 2010 Seattle Seahawks season. 7-9 Seahawks dare to dream. Well, hey, we're dare to fucking dream. Dare you to. They say dream. I dare you. Well, we take that fucking dare. And the Seahawks do too. But yeah, I mean, hey. This is the best part. I love when they say, what do they say? What are they called? Oh yeah, win in your end games. I think it's so fun because you know what's on the line, and all they gotta do is win and you're fucking in. It just really lays the cards out on the fucking table and like, alright. So what are you gonna do? Win and you're fucking in. Shout out to Nina to take this out. This is pretty fucking cool. Look at this. Convenience. So shout out to Stoke. That would definitely be something I would want sponsored. Hey, Stoke. Stoke, look. Alright, let me tell you a little ghost story. So one time, I was working at a fucking bar. And to save money, I was buying the most high energy cold coffee bottles I could find. And Stoke was the best tasting, high protein, most energy one that I could find. So I would buy the bottles of that and pretty much just like, you know, try to save it as long as I could. Shout out to fucking trying to keep things in the fridge without being stolen, but that's just family life, you know. So once upon a time, Stoke's coffee, I even brought it, I used to bring it into work and put it in a sink and fucking ice that bitch up. And yeah, I mean, that's the thing, I just get, that's the thing, Stoke, hey, I think you need to maybe do a new flavor. Do a new flavor, not these fucking non-sweet, sweet, it's a little sweet, too sweet, bittersweet. Make a different flavor. Something like Stoke vanilla, that would be cool. But hey, Stoke coffee, I would do that. And Burt's Bees, I would do. Cause you know what's not gay? Smelling good. And I like that a man, well maybe it's a woman doing it, but whoever made Burt's Bees, I fucking love that because it's like a men's smell good thing and it's like manly. Well, not really manly, but it's, you know, got a man's name. And I would love to do something like that because, hey, we got fucking 2 options. You know, you either wear an Axe or fucking Old Spice, and that's something I want to do. I want to make a men's fucking fragrance that would be in every store. It's not expensive. Everybody can get it. And it smells good. It's different, colorful, lots of different options. So yeah, Axe, I'm fucking coming for you. And Old Spice, you know, I think you're pretty nice, but if I had to pick a go, Old Spice, definitely. But yeah, I want to create something like that, something reminiscent of the taglines that they had. Those were cool. And you know, the more smaller sizes, that's how you know it's like real spray. Those giant cans of fucking Brute, I don't even consider that I don't even consider that one. That's like what a fucking that makes me think of a fucking locker room or something, like just a big ass can of brute. So yeah, I don't really like that. But hey, it might smell good. You know what's underrated? Going to a store and smelling a bunch of shampoos. Going to a store smelling a bunch of candles. You know, smoke a little fucking opt. Go to the store, smell around. Smell some detergent. Smell some fucking... You know, get high, go to the fucking store. And go down the detergent aisle. Whew. You will be like, wow. And that's the funnest way to go to the store. Searching for snacks and stuff. But yeah, I mean, shout out. I always notice that when I can buy a bunch of stuff, I'm like, I'm not sure what to get. But when I don't have anything to get anything, I'm like, I would have got that. 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 And then when it's down to the wire, like spending it, you're like, well, I'll probably just get the off-brand, or nah, I don't really need that, or nah, I don't want to be a fat fucking piece of shit. And that's what 2021's all about. Not being a fat shit in a lot of ways. I don't want to be a greedy fat piece of shit. I want to be a loving, taking care of myself and everybody shit. So yeah, you know what always hypes me up? So I'll be facing that 2 o'clock tired shit that I've been fighting. And shout out to fucking day 3 of not opting into a fucking 2 o'clock fucking nap. Need that caffeine. But yeah, I mean, that's a train. You know what they say about trains. It's fucking hard to stop one. It's also hard to move one. And I noticed that those trains I was talking about that block Marysville in, well, they haven't done it for a while. Because one of the guys, I parked there and watched him, and he saw me looking at him. And he knows my car. He's probably seen me 3 or 4 times parking there waiting. I was blasting like a couple Kanye albums one time when they were standing right there. I was blasting Power. And I took some pictures one time. I got out with the camera and I was like recording them and like recording the train stopped. And I don't know, they haven't done it since. Because they're like, oh, we built you a little fucking Honda bridge. Go over that way. I'm like, no, motherfucker. This is the quickest way to town. Check your Google Maps. Because yeah, I mean, that's how you know someone lives in a fucking small area. You say, I gotta go to town. Hey, let me go to fucking town. Because, you know. But yeah, hey, Honda guys, I don't mind you. You know? Just don't fucking block the railroad, okay? And railroad guys, who the fuck keeps a train back and forth and going up and down, you know? So yeah, they haven't been around, and I don't know if I affected that, but I like to think maybe I did, and yeah, I think it's pretty awesome. So shout out to the fucking train people, you know? You got one job, move the train to where it needs to go, and don't block a fucking road. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta fucking do. But yeah, shout out to trains, life moving like a train. We are the trains. J. Cole says, hey, we're the kings of ourselves first and foremost, and I will treat myself like a king, you know? Even if inside you might think like, am I an asshole piece of shit? You gotta be like, well, no, you're doing the best you can, you know? You're thinking about yourself and what you want to be and who you want to be and what you want to do and how you want people to treat people and how you want to treat people. And yeah, I mean, because I think we all, but yeah, that's the thing. You can treat yourself like a king and still be loving, you know? You don't gotta be like some medieval fucking king, you know, like that Dracula guy, you know, offing people stakes up the ass. I mean, that's creative, at least. They said he was in prison. Vlad the Impaler, they said he was in prison and he was putting sticks up a rat's ass. Like, pfft. well, this guy needs a fucking, whatever games they had back then. Did they have, playing cards? Because maybe he would get into poker or something. That's the thing, Vlad just needed a fucking hobby. Vlad just needed the damn hobby, and he wouldn't be sticking fucking sticks up people's asses and trying to rule things for 5 to 7 years. And building castles. Hey, something greedy I would do, honestly, with money is, yeah, I would probably build a fucking place that looks like a castle and put a moat. Because it would just be like, waking up, you'd be like, is this fucking real life? And even right now, things just kind of feel like, well, life is pretty fucking crazy. And holy fuck, we're opting in. Alright, well, this is the Late Night Ops. Late Night Ops TV. Late Night Ops Pod. Late Night Ops Meeting. This is the Late Night Ops and fucking self. Be sure, you know, you wanna follow the ops? Well, hit that fucking channel, subscribe. I hate to be that guy, but you know. Props to the ops. Go follow Late Night Ops TV. I'm only on Twitter right now. I will opt into Instagram later, but I feel like it's best to just focus on the best one, Twitter. That's Twitter, Late Night Ops, at Late Night Ops TV, Late Night Ops Pod, on Twitter. Opt into the operations and get your fucking life opted into. Let's opt in together. Shout out to a cigar clipper that could probably take your fucking thumb off. Which, you know, I've only done one cigar, but I'm gonna try more. Because I think I'll have like a different flavor. And I get it, it seems pretty relaxing, but you have to get a little deeper into it, do it the right way. The matches make a huge difference. But yeah, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of everything. Opt into opting in. Alright, well, this is Late Night Ops TV, Late Night Ops Media, Late Night Ops Pod. This is the Late Night Ops. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you tonight for the Late Night Ops Not Live Radio Art Podcast number 20. Number 20. And I might change the numbers or something. There's 7 million animal species. I was thinking, hey, what if I called each podcast a different kind of animal or something? So yeah, I might do that. But yeah, this is the Late Night Ops. Take care of yourselves. Opt into the fucking real world. Opt into the playoffs. Shout out to the Browns. Pretty crazy stuff. Alright, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tonight. Ops time.